Hey there, it's Jackie from Jackie's Golden Heart Healings. Second video up and going strong. So I just wanted to jump on tonight. I've just done the most beautiful healing on a client, a lovely evening one with candles. It's just magic. So I'm in that space. I know I've got a busy day, a few days ahead of me, so now is the time more than ever. So I just wanted to chat a little bit, not a long video, just about how the universe works in mysterious ways, how the energies have changed so much in the last few years, and that how some of us are getting stuck in the old energy and not understanding how the new energy can work for us. Now, I'm not saying that I have all the answers, but I'm just sharing with you my experiences in the last week, actually. So you've all heard that it is time. It is so time to step up, to level up, to either go into self and do your own self-healing, face your shadow side, face the things that trigger you, face the people in your lives that aren't resonating with you anymore, or step into your gifts more, step up, the world needs you. I know you've heard all of these terms, and I just want to remind you how this is just so spot on, and that how you are such a beautiful light of the world, a beautiful piece to the puzzle, and every single person in the world is being called, is here for a very special reason, for this purpose on planet Earth right now. So the old energy to manifest, and that there were books like The Secret, how to visualize and manifest, and your abundance will come true. Vision boards, planning, goals, all of that kind of thing. And to some extent, sometimes that still works. However, if we really truly want to connect into the energy of today, moving forward into new Earth, because as you can see all around us, systems are starting to collapse everywhere. The financial, the education, the medical, you name it, the political as well. It is all changing, so there is no point staying on the sinking ship. So when I say, and when you've heard about step up, level up, it's time to shine, it's really hard to know. And it's also because we sometimes have a fear in us of, what if it doesn't work? What if I'm not good enough? What if I get judged? What if I'm not liked? What if I look like a fool? But you know what? The energy is here to support you, and you will attract the people that resonate to your heart. So it might be that you've got a painting and you know it's good enough to sell, and that will brighten somebody's day. That will bring in creativity, and that will get your energy flowing. It might be that you do want to start healing or anything new, like even gardening, or even new habits, walking, or a cleanse of some sort for your own body, or an exercise regime, or anything. So I'm just going to give you an example of what's happened to me in the last week, and then hopefully that inspires you to realize that the energy that we've moved into and still moving into it's an energy of the unknown. It's like we need to find that trust within our own self and not rely on anyone else but our own beat to our own drum, remember? And that when you take the first step, then the universe will match that for you. It's not about sitting on the couch and waiting, oh, I'll get a massive sign and then I'll know, or I'll just wait for this to happen and then I'll do it. It's like, no, the time is now. So as some of you may be aware, I am starting a new meditation group. Now, I have procrastinated for a long time. I do a full moon meditation, a recorded one that goes out for people to listen to. But for the longest time, I've been meaning to get back on the horse and do some in-person group meditations. And I haven't. I keep procrastinating. And if you're like me, then sometimes I beat myself up. I go, geez, I should have done this. I haven't made time for this. I haven't got time. All this other stuff happens and it gets put on the back burner. So anyway, so I decided, right, let's take the step. Let's just set a date. That was ages ago. And as you know, time is zooming around so fast. And then when I set that date, then there were a whole huge list of things that I needed to do in order for the meditation to work on that date. Firstly, I had to find a space, somebody that would say yes to that, the financial side of hiring a space, then how do I get my name out there, then what name am I going to use, you know, all of these things, a plethora of things, the advertising, the marketing. And so sometimes it can put you off and it's just like, it's too hard. So anyway, I made this date and then I worked towards it. So lo and behold, last Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 days before my very first group meditation, I got a call from New Zealand that one of my family members had passed, and I knew in my heart right in that moment that I needed to be in New Zealand. I needed to be with Mum and I needed to be her support for what she was about to go through. So within 24 hours, I was not in Australia anymore. I was on a plane heading for New Zealand. And so it's like, oh my gosh, so the old me, or how sometimes we go, I sat on that plane and thought, why did this happen? I've spent all this time, and now, you know, was it my intuition that was wrong? You know, was I not listening? But I didn't do any of that this time. I was like, oh, well, I've made the first step. I know that I'm supported, I'm loved by the universe and Mother Gaia. I'll just sit back. I know I have to cancel this. I've got beautiful Kate who helps me with all the admin side of things. So she helped, you know, do all that side of things to cancel it. And then when I was over in New Zealand, I wasn't sure if I was going to get back for the second week to start the meditation. So I thought, rather than put myself under stress, I just need to cancel it and go with this flow. For whatever reason I'm in New Zealand, there is a bigger reason, and I found out that there was. However, when I scheduled the very first meditation to start, oh gosh, I haven't even got the date now, have I? How terrible is that? Anyway, it's the equinox. Oh my goodness, it's the equinox energy. How cool is that? What a perfect beginning. And then I realized that I made the first step, and then the universe aligned it for me to start on the precise day that the equinox is happening. The equinox is a Wednesday here in Aussie. My meditation is Tuesday, and the equinox is Tuesday in some parts around the world. So I am so grateful to just follow the flow more these days. It really truly works. And who knows where this meditation is going to take me, but I know I've done the step. I feel good about it, and I'm so excited and looking forward to doing these group meditations. So I've got just another quick example that happened in that space of a week as well. And I love it. I love how the universe is showing me, and now I'm stepping up, speaking on camera, which is very, very difficult, I must say, to share and to hopefully give you power, to give you strength, to shine the light so that you know that you are worthy and you are good enough to whatever you put your mind to. So sometimes we will have failures, but it's not about looking at the failure. It's about, okay, I learned a good lesson there. I know what not to do next time, or that energy felt good, but then there was a dead end. And that's a lot of what's happening at the moment too, because the energy, as you know, is all over the shop. But that is no reason to sit back and do nothing at all. So anyway, the other example was about my son. So my son, my youngest son, has come over from New Zealand to live with us, with his fiance. She was here first, she's set up, she's got a job, she's doing really well, and then now my son has come over looking for a job. And so he was finding it a little bit difficult, you know, a little bit disheartened. People weren't getting back to him. He was, you know, putting his name out there and all of that. And so, you know, it hasn't been that long anyway. I said, gosh, enjoy the rest before you start, because once you start, you know what it's like. You're on the bandwagon of work for now. That may collapse in the future as well, as we so know. So anyway, he came out one day and he last week, before I left actually, and said, I really feel like going for a game of golf, because that's what he used to do in New Zealand. And I'm like, go for it. It's a beautiful day. Get out there before it gets too hot. And he goes, nah, I better not. I feel too guilty. You know, his fiance was at work. He hasn't got any money coming in. He couldn't justify it, you know. And I'm like, you know what? Do it. Just do it. You know it will pick your mood up. You know that you will be in nature. You know that, you know, just changing your circumstances can change something within you. So he decided he would, and he did. And anyway, so from that, he got talking to the receptionist lady. Long story short, the lady's son is in the same business as what Jeremy is, and has offered him a job. So he starts tomorrow. So how is that? So had he not got up, had he stayed in that lower mood and in the guilt and in the procrastination and in can't afford it and, you know, all those thoughts that we go through, he would not have got this lead, and he wouldn't have met the actual people in person with his beautiful energy, because he's very energetic, that they have decided to give him a go. So there you go, guys. What more can I say? I totally believe that we really need to start taking small steps. No matter what it is, you've got to get up and start moving. The energy has changed, so that you take a step, the universe will match it. You show the universe that you're keen, then you will get your signs. And whether it is meant to be that way, it's not to get upset, it's not to stop in your tracks and never ever try anything again. It's about keep on keeping on. How do I say it? The waters are parting. The waters are parting for us. It still does feel like we're in the dredge, in the mud, and it's very chaotic and sticky and very hard at times. However, there is a new world on its way, and it starts with you. It starts with us, the people. When we raise our vibration, we move into this high vibe energy of our new world, and this is where we start to create. So I hope you enjoy those little stories. I'm so looking forward to next Tuesday. What's the date today? 14th, Thursday the 14th, 2024. 15th, 16th, 17th. It's the 19th. It'll be 19th. Tuesday the 19th, 6:30. Give me a message if you're interested. It's a guided meditation for an hour. It's $11, and it's just going to be a beautiful space. I've found the right space, so yeah, give me a message or a call, or get in touch with Ocean Therapies. I look forward to seeing you there, and I so look forward for you to taking those steps forward. Much love. Bye.